When you have a premier game set. And we appreciate being a premier community. Van Buren Community Center.
7.
Let's start calling it VBC.
6.
VBC.
5.
VBC.
4.
VBC.
3.
VBC.
2.
VBC.
1.
Well, it's finally done. It's been 3 years, but the Van Buren VBC is finally ready. Welcome. Come out here.
80% of Van Buren residents said they wanted a community center. When 80% of anybody tell you they want something, you build it. Once we established that citizens wanted a community center, we went out to try and find the money. We had a complete hodgepodge of cash coming through the door to build a community center because they all recognized that this was going to make an impact on people's lives.
And it didn't smell bad, it smelled like a new house.
The construction of the VBC was completed in late spring of this year, and we opened our doors to the community in June. Our ribbon cutting was incredible.
We are just so excited. We've seen the construction happening and just filled with anticipation for what was to come, and the township certainly did not disappoint. Every single area is just absolutely beautiful. We look forward to doing everything that we can do.
Since opening just 2 months ago, we've had over 800 new members sign up. It was awesome to be able to see us surpass our annual anticipated membership budget within 2 weeks of being open.
I'm a resident here in Van Buren Township. I am totally impressed with the new senior center and the new community center here in Van Buren Township. Money well spent.
One of the best things that I love about being here is sitting at the front desk and seeing the first time members show up and walk into the door. I'm Nicole Gerhart. I'm the Director of Recreation for the Van Buren Community Center. So far for our recreation programs, we've had our summer outdoor series in July. We've also had our Bob Ross painting classes. And most recently, we opened up our Child Watch facility where parents and guardians can come and drop off their children and enjoy our facility.
So what would you say was your favorite room today that you saw?
Definitely the daycare because I spent more time than I was supposed to in there. I stayed in there playing with the fairy stuff.
The Van Buren community players talk about a group of superstars. They actually came to us inquiring about a partnership. We love the idea. So they formed their own local theater group just to provide the community shows in our Black Box Theater. They're kicking off the season with Steel Magnolias this fall, then following up with Miracle on 34th Street for the holidays. Stay tuned for the announcements of the shows for 2025.
French Landing Park was a horrible, ugly park. It was overrun with grubby trees. The wood was rotting on things. Stuff was broken and falling over.
In 2024, we finished our 4-year French Landing Park improvements project with the final touches. Funky, brightly colored site furniture on our new boardwalk, and being able to watch the park transform over the last 4 years and the support from the community has been amazing. With the gorgeous tensile structure, the kayak launch, the kayak vending machine, walking paths, beautiful landscaping, and the boardwalk, it is the perfect waterfront park to visit and enjoy the great Michigan outdoors.
This was perfect. I just wanted a taste of kayaking. I will do this again. I loved it, yes.
We invested heavily into this. And now our front door is beautiful. It's so beautiful that the state of Michigan gave it an award as being one of the most beautiful parks in the state.
I'm having a fun day. Thank you, Van Buren Township Park and Recreation.
My name is Jason Locke. I'm the Director of Parks for Van Buren Township. The REAL program affords the students an opportunity to gain valuable work experience, which will help them as they get older be able to apply for other jobs.
Hello, my name's Maya. I've been working at the REAL program for 3 years now.
My name is Cameron, and this program is it's genuinely really good for the community. A lot of great people on this team. It helps out the elderly, it helps out the community in general, and I would recommend.
So this year we replaced all the picnic tables in the pavilion at Quirk Park with 100% recycled plastic tables. These tables provide a better aesthetic look for the pavilion, and they are a lot easier to clean and maintain.
Additionally, we demoed out some blighted structures from the park and did a beach refresh with new sand at Van Buren Park Beach.
It's been such a joy to have our seniors back in the community center. We are grateful for the opportunity to have our senior center open with our temporary spot at Haggerty Elementary, but it feels like we're back at home and all together in one place at the VBC.
So the way I approach senior programming is that anything we do, there's always a benefit. A lot of our seniors, they live alone. They're widows, widowers. So I like to think that they come here for interaction. It's like 5 people. We started a walking club. They started by walking the halls at Haggerty just to get exercise in. And they have formed this group that it's phenomenal because none of them knew each other before they started walking together.
Prior to starting this, I had lost my husband, and I don't know anybody here. My husband was from here. Same exact day that Joanne joined, I joined, not knowing each other. We started walking on Tuesday. We all got along so well that Tuesday wound up to a 5-day-a-week walk, and it's all because of the center. If the senior center wasn't there, we wouldn't be doing it.
It has literally saved my life because I was very depressed. It gives us something to wake up to every morning.
We've all just got a good friendship going, and every bit of it I blame here on the center. Through the center, I've met so many new people that it's made me decide to stay and stay in the Belleville area.
The first time I came through this facility, it was the night that I was being introduced to the board, so it wasn't quite finished yet, but our director, Elizabeth, took me through, and you could just tell how wonderful this facility was going to be.
We have a room that we couldn't buy to work in. You know, on top of the closet and the table and this, the convenience of being here and what the township provides us, we haven't got that anyplace else. This group, we simply make quilts for charity. That's it. And again, here's the township offering us a place for no charge because it takes a village. Ann Arbor VA has a baby shower for veterans in need and their families. There's 45 baby quilts that we start and finish and then drop off to them because they have a charity baby shower. Without this township, we could not do this.
I love being able to see the seniors all working out in the morning, waving at the guys playing pool, and then hearing all the kibitzing and laughter going on in the senior spaces. We are so excited for all the new members we have.
It's been about 1 year since the BAM reopened, and I'm very happy to say that it looks beautiful. We put in hundreds of thousands of dollars to build it out. They have speakers on a regular basis, and I'm told they're standing room only, and they've actually had to turn people away.
Hello, my name is Merrie, and if you don't know me, I'm the museum curator at the Belleville Area Museum. We've been working to really engage with the community around us. One of the ways in which we've been doing it is the lecture series, which we've been having every single month since April.
Our weekly social media series, Did You Know?, has been a fun way for the community to see photos from our area's history and comment on it and learn from each other. It's been great watching the museum bring the community together.
We're blessed to have a DDA that has a strong relationship with the administration. Merrie Coburn, excellent director, very proud of their accomplishments.
Hi, I'm Merrie Coburn, Executive Director for the Van Buren Township DDA. One of the goals of the DDA is to promote our small businesses.
I met Merrie last year through the Small Business Mentorship Program, and since then, she has been very helpful with me, inviting me to events to support my business, to network within the community, to bring me to events in Harris Park, and we've enjoyed building our relationship and building the exposure in Van Buren.
Harris Park was a vision the DDA had to create a place, a central location for the community to gather. We've been having a lot of fun. In the past year, we have been building on the community spirit that's already here.
This is Bandit. He is my companion, my everything. He loves going over to the building because last year you guys had Santa Paws, and he remembers every time we go by that door, he goes running to that door now. He knows you're friendly.
So the Denton Road Bridge was quoted as being a 6-month fix till they got into it and found out that it was going to be close to a 6-year fix.
Denton Road Bridge is owned by Wayne County,
In order to help expedite the design and reconstruction of this bridge, the township has partnered with the county to complete design work for them. Design has been completed.
And now we've handed it back to the county. Hopefully, this time next year, we'll have traffic on that bridge. One thing our administration is particularly proud of is the bank, we call it, where we loan money to HOAs to do upgrades to their own sidewalks, to do upgrades to their own roads, their approaches. It's tough to come up with $1 million to redo a road. We've done about $2.5 million worth of roads for HOAs, and we've also done a whole subdivision of sidewalks.
With the township offering what equates to be a very low interest loan, which is spread out amongst all the residential properties to help finance that development project.
We have Van Buren Township money working on improving Van Buren Township lives.
Van Buren Township is the perfect blend of small town and access to jobs. You can go almost anywhere in southeastern Michigan and work and come back home that night.
And we've seen a lot of growth over the last several years. Currently we have the Haggerty Road reconstruction project. It included the reconstruction of Haggerty Road from Akers Road to Van Horn. As part of that process, we placed the water main that's along there.
Haggerty Road water main project was in conjunction with Wayne County to replace the water main from Van Buren Road to Akers Road. Our water main projects and our sanitary improvements are due to the new growth of residential and commercial within the township.
Hi, my name is Steve Rankin. I've been the Information Technology Director here at the Township since 2006. The iPhone wasn't even invented. The technology has continued to increase. It's made things easier in some areas, but made things more difficult in others, like security. That's been our top priority, and it will continue to be long after I'm gone, I'm sure.
I think the IT department is in great shape, and it will grow from where I've left it. I mean, it's just going to continue to get better and better.
I will absolutely miss the employees here. I will miss this environment.
Well, as a resident, I feel that I'm here to ensure that the residents are taken care of and all their needs are met. And I love that part of my job.
I've been with the department for over 33 years, and I truly believe that if you like what you do, you don't work a day.
Van Buren Township is going through a bit of a boom. It is because other people are discovering what we've always known. We're a destination. We've got 2 freeways, we've got rail, we've got a lake, we have farming, we have beautiful communities, we have a great school. We are the place to be.
So I'm pretty much excited about everything here.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
We love it out here. Van Buren Park's been great.
So it's a nice place to live.
The park is just a wonderful place to go walking.
I am proud to be a member of Van Buren Township.
What they've done with the building is absolutely wonderful.
And it really helped me a whole lot.
It's really a perfect spot.
I haven't said the word premier yet. Should I just start that? We are a premier community.